What have I let myself in for here? For some reason, I've decided to build Bryson DeChambeau's full US Open winning golf bag and enter a professional event. I've battered it into the bunkers. What a lemon, sit. Oh, Joe. So here's the deal, I'm here at Saunton Golf Club, one of the UK's top 100 courses, and I've entered the Devon PGA Alliance to test these clubs out. But before we get on the course, which we will do in a minute, I just want to give you some context about why I'm doing this and how I've accumulated these clubs. So I've been watching an awful lot of Bryson DeChambeau over the past year or so, from winning the US Open, nearly winning the US PGA, shooting 58, and of course, on his incredible YouTube channel. I've been so impressed with his golf, and particularly his ball striking, that I've been more and more intrigued by his equipment, and then it just hit me. I thought, right, why don't you just build his set? I'm a club maker, I can do that. Let's build his set, let's go and play a professional event, and let's see how they go. Every time. Every time. And somehow I've managed to get hold of his actual backup set of irons. Just to give you the top line of what's in the bag here, I've got his Krank driver and 3-wood with LA golf shafts. I've got his incredible set of Avoda golf irons and wedges, and the SIK Armlock putter. For those of you who want more information and details on all these specs, probably going to stop halfway around the round and do a more detailed what's in the bag, but I can't put it off any longer. Gonna have to hit a few warm-up shots, and then we've got to get on the first tee and play this professional event. I feel very exposed. Let's do it. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Any ideas, anyone?
Yeah.
Little ripper. Little ripper. So hard to know what to hit. 154 out the rough, down and off the left, but normally to me would be the hard wedge or little 9. But I don't know. Oh, you little.
Yeah, good ball, pal.
Right, well, little, not mid-round update, what are we? We're on the 7th now. Going remarkably well. Got off to a serious hot start. 4 birdies on the spin, including some ridiculous putts. I'm all over this Bryson putting thing. I'm just having to be quiet because we're going past the green here. But yeah, sort of settled down a few pars on some tough holes, to be fair. There's a lot of wind out here, but yeah, going well. I'm predictably finding the irons extremely hard work, just so stiff, so heavy. So I'm having to really sort of manage that. But I'll tell you what, that left dash Pro V1 in this wind is really, I'm finding that very easy to control because it's super low spin, so that's really good. And as you see, the putter's been behaving itself so far, so yeah, fingers crossed, long may it continue. In the meantime, check out the more detailed what's in the bag of what I'm actually using today, and we'll get back to some golf. So what's in the actual bag, full details. So starting with driver, we've got the Krank Formula Fire, 5 degrees. I got on the phone to Leslie from Krank, who really hooked me up here. She got me the driver and 3-wood, fitted with the LA Golf Bryson Series shaft and his Jumbo Max grips. This one, I mean, you've seen probably half of the video so far, but I'm a bit concerned about the dispersion on this. This might worry me. 3-wood, it's got 13 degrees, but it's actually a 12-degree measured loft. Same Bryson Series LA Golf shaft and the same Jumbo Max grips. This is quite a powerful 3-wood, so could be a good backup if that driver does start to go awry. And then in the full what's in the bag of the irons, this is where it got really interesting. I went for a fitting with Avoda Golf and got fitted in some 1-length irons. They're Origin Series irons, which are absolutely beautiful, by the way. However, once I'd been fitted and we got discussing what the video was going to look like, a couple of weeks later, I got a call from Avoda and they said, would you actually like to use his actual backup set of irons with the progressive face curvature, the grips, the full shamonki? These are the exact spec that Bryson uses. And within about 2 seconds, obviously, I said yes. Now, these things are incredible. For full details and specs on these, head over to my other video on Golf Monthly, where I do a full range session. I'm talking specs. I'm giving you all the details on how they feel. That's well worth a watch. Wedges are slightly different. Bryson generally has played the Pin Glide 4.0s, which I couldn't get hold of, but probably even better, I got the original Avoda wedges that were designed for this set with the exact same grips, exact same shafts, the total same specs. I've got them in 60, 55, 45, 50 before you even get to the pitching wedge. That's an incredible wedge setup. We're going to have to work really hard to figure out those yardages. We already had the SIK putter, the Armlock putter at Golf Monthly, so we just sort of dragged this one out of the cupboard ready to use. That's going to be an interesting endeavour. Managed to source the Titleist Pro V1 left dash golf ball that Bryson plays. So I think I'm fully kitted out. Let's get back to the golf. Right, little update. It's going remarkably well. Like, it's taking me by surprise. I'm having to almost adjust my expectations a little bit. I'd probably snapped your hand off a 75 before starting, and now I've got off to that ridiculously hot start, holding putts all over the place, 4 under through 4, plateaued a bit, made some really good saves from pretty bad positions, and then just really snuck one there after a bad drive on the par 5. It's weird. It's the irons are so difficult. In particular, they're beautiful. They feel great when you flush, and they're so solid, but they're so heavy and so stiff that it's almost good though, because I can't miss the ball left. I can't get it to go left. I can't physically get the club base working through enough to miss it left. So I've only got one side of the course to play with, which is, as difficult as they are, it's really reassuring to know that I can't hit the ball one way. So that actually is arguably making things a little bit easier. So I got away with them there, hold a putt. We're on 14, I think now. So got to knuckle down for a big finish. can't get it to go left. I can't physically get the club base working through enough to miss it left. So I've only got one side of the course to play with. Come off like an absolute rocket. That's another thing, you've got so little loft in your hand, what you'd normally bump with becomes 2 clubs stronger. Ah! Come on, man. That is as wasteful as it comes. Go, go, go! Go! Not in there! Right, last hole. When I started, if you'd have offered me 75, I'd have absolutely snapped your hand off. It's so weird playing with these just incredibly different clubs to what I'm used to. But then you get it going, and I've rolled a lot of putts to do what I'm doing. And I've just got a little sense of I've wasted a couple here. That par 5 just then in particular, I've absolutely launched a drive about 350 down there. Should have hit 9-iron. Couldn't convince myself because I'm so used to like the 9-iron in this. I had 180 and I just couldn't convince myself 9-iron was the right club. But I've got to get out of the thought that 9-iron's a normal 9-iron. It's not. It's got ridiculously strong lofts compared to mine. So I tried to dolly an 8, pulled it, didn't get up and down as you saw. So yeah, stayed at 4, and I've just hit what I thought was a good tee shot there. It's gone 5 foot right of the pin, taken a little hop right, and it's gone in a bunker. So I'm scrambling to try and stay at 4. And like, it's so weird with golf how emotions change, where even if I don't get up and down and make a 4, 3 under, I'd have absolutely laughed at you if you'd have said I could have done that last night and completely snapped your hand off. But then that's what golf does. It changes, your expectations get up because things get going. But I've got to get my head on, get back in the game and try and get this up and down. See what I mean? You land it shorter,
Goes further.
and it goes further.
Oh. Yes! Joe!
Get it.
Some finish that, mate. Some finish, well done.
Right, so just to round it off, I'm going to tell you where I finished in a moment, but my reaction, 4 under, I am absolutely chuffed with that. The whole day was so difficult. It was like relearning the game from trying to find strike with clubs this heavy and this stiff. Trying to get the right yardages was just an absolute minefield. I couldn't switch off for a minute, and when I did, I hit a bad shot, and that's where I made my bogeys. It was just such a tough day. I found it so enjoyable using this stuff. It was just, yeah, like a voyage of discovery. Really enjoyed it, and I expect you all probably want to know where I finished. Well, it turns out that putt on the last for par there after that little bunker sake was very important. There was a few people on 3 under par, so we've won. 4 under par wins the tournament. I've just won a PGA tournament with Bryson DeChambeau's backup set of golf clubs. Couldn't be happier. See you next time. Right, Bryson, if you're watching, love the clubs. Give me a call. Let's have a game sometime. I'll use yours. You'll use mine. Let's get it on.